This question is for Beisan. As a Palestinian candidate, our community expectations of you are quote unquote higher than a non-Palestinian, but so is your expectations from our community and the support that you are looking for. I'd like to hear from you. What actions would you like from the community, as well as what would you like to tell the community regarding your candidacy?
Thank you for that question, Shukran. I want to speak in Arabic, but I also know that maybe that not everybody would understand. And also, even if you understand Arabic, you might not understand mine. So I will give this answer in English, but back to the Palestinian community of saying, yeah, it feels like a lot of pressure because we have such a powerful set of voices all across the country. And I want to both be honoring those voices and be representing Palestinian voices, and also just speak, as a young Canadian who is struggling to just even see where the plan for my generation is, like just on a federal level, outside of being the only Palestinian candidate. I'm also trying to bring up the fact that we don't have a very clear vision for our generation, for young people, aside from that. So I think that this is a very good opportunity for us to elect a Palestinian to the House of Commons. I have a very good chance of winning in Kitchener Centre. It sounds wild to say it, but it's true. But what we're dealing with right now is three very well-funded campaigns. The Conservative, Liberal, and Green campaigns in 2019 spent $80,000 plus each of them. One of them spent $100,000 to lose. And so obviously fundraising is a really big kind of pressure on the campaign. So we will be very much hoping, we'll be doing that outreach. We'll be reaching out to Palestinians, to Arab Canadians across the country to say, hey, you might not be an NDP supporter, but you support Arabs. This is the moment and opportunity to make some changes and get some real representation in the House of Commons on that level. So making that ask and being, as honest and open about it as possible. It goes well beyond a partisan view. It really goes to the nature of who is in power in Ottawa and who are they making decisions for, whose interests are being protected. And, it goes beyond our being Palestinian. It's the corporate interests. It's keeping wealth in all the same places. It's ruining our environment. We are not building an affordable and inclusive future for anybody, right? So we need to change all of that. I think that visiting my website is a really good place to start. Beisanzubi.ca, BEISANZUBI.ca, because that's basically how you can get to everything else. You can follow on social media, you can donate your time. And, if you're near Kitchener Centre, you can come and knock on doors. But if you're not, you can join us for a calling party and help us call more people in the riding. There's a lot of ways to help. So if you visit beisanzubi.ca/join team, you can, join our team a bunch of different ways, but there's other ways to help too. Oh, look, it's my website. So we actually just launched, I think, a very exciting new logo because speaking of reconciliation and land acknowledgements. Kitchener Centre is located on the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee, Anishinaabe, and Neutral people, but it's also on the Haldimand Tract, which was land that was promised back to the Six Nations of the Grand River after they fought against the U.S. Or for the British against the U.S. in their revolution. And so it was actually land that was promised back to the Indigenous community and then taken again through settler colonialism. So I think even having that kind of that relationship between Palestinians understanding how, you know, land is given and taken, and you know, those movements. I think having that connection between Palestinian understanding of our experiences with Indigenous experiences here in Canada is also a really great opportunity that we have. So there's a lot of ways that we can collaborate and we can work together. But I feel the pressure to be representing every Palestinian right now. But I think the best thing I can do is do really well in this race. And then next time there will be more across the country, and it won't just be me. And you'll have, you know, we will have somebody in every, you know, party, in every province, in every city, whatever it takes. We know Palestinians are not apolitical people. We are political people. Politics runs in our veins. There's a reason why we're not running right now, and we need to change that reason. So I'm hoping we can normalize it. We can just make people understand that it's not controversial to be, you know, yourself, to be genuine, to, you know, to work in these kinds of areas. So everything helps. You know, every donation, every hour help knocking on doors, every phone call, everything.